What up, y'all? This is AKT Aktion with Amplify, and we're about to give you 5 ways to get more views on your music videos right now. All right, the most important thing is your thumbnail. Always, always, always make sure your thumbnail is enthralling. I know I've said this before. I'm going to say it again and again and again. Your thumbnail has to be amazing. It has to be bright. It has to be enthralling. It has to make people want to click for one reason or another. It could be anything from something sexy to something funny to something scary to something that makes someone sad. It doesn't matter what it is, but it has to make them interested. Remember, when they're scrolling, they don't know who you are. They're looking through all this stuff. They need to have a reason to click that. Why would they click that if they don't know who you are? So you got to make sure your thumbnail stands out in this swamp of all these thumbnails. So when uploading your video, you got to make sure you're tagging your videos correctly. I know the temptation is to just put a bunch of artist names in. You know, you might want to put Hobson and all these other people's names. They're doing well, Dax, Tom McDonald, whatever. You want to relate to them. That's not really what you should do. You need to tag your stuff based off what people are about to watch. YouTube wants to categorize your music. That's what tags are for. So when you're tagging stuff, you want to use tags like, is your music inspiring? Is it sad? Is it emotional? Use those type of descriptive words every single time, and they will categorize your music or your content correctly. Also, when putting in your tags, remember, it tells YouTube what to recommend. So you want to put titles and stuff of your other music videos and stuff like that as well. So underneath, you get more recommendations that you give to yourself instead of others. One more thought, if your name is spelled an awkward way or a different way, you might want to put the other spellings in there too in your tags to make sure in case someone's searching a different way, they still find you. Also, during the upload process, make sure you use end screens. End screens are very important. At the end of your video, this is where it shows the videos, the subscribe button, all that fun stuff. I always recommend putting at least one playlist in there. Why? Because when they go to a playlist, they're going to watch more than one video almost every single time. Not only that, when someone goes to your playlist, watches one video, YouTube is highly more likely to recommend your other videos because they were already inside of one of your playlists. It's very important. So one of the major keys to YouTube is interaction. When people are giving you comments, are you replying? You should be replying to every single comment you can. Especially if you have a smaller channel, there's no reason why you shouldn't be replying to every single comment that happens. Not only replying, but drop your playlist in there. Let them know, like, look, I have more videos. Go check these out, please. And then they might look at more of your content. And subscribe. You can also ask them to subscribe in the comments too. Start a conversation with them. Don't just say thanks. Start a conversation when you're in the comments. This is how people get attached to you, attached to your brand, and want to know what's coming next. And the last one, you want to get as many views as possible in that first hour. Okay, you have to make sure you text everybody. You have to make sure you message everybody. You have to call your mom, your dad, your cousin, whoever. You got to make sure everybody watches it as fast as possible. This tells YouTube how popular a video is, how interested the public is in something. So if people want to watch it, they want to show it to more people. So you got to make sure as many people watch it as fast as possible. There are many ways to do this. Grab your email list. Make sure you send those out. Have everything prepared before you hit that public button. Have all your promotional material prepared before you hit that public button. And then start uploading, start posting, and doing that right away, right after your release. Every time. And those are the 5 ways to get more views on your music videos on YouTube. Remember, my manual is out now, Cracking the Algorithm on Amplify. Go get that, go get your knowledge up, and learn how you can get way more views on YouTube today.